Hi, I'm Jason, and welcome to Jason's Bar. Today we're going to be talking about coconut. I love coconut, especially in my cocktails. I know a lot of people don't like coconut. This video is not for you. It's for people like me, people like you that love coconut. Here's the deal with coconut in your drinks. It's weak. Most of the time it's weak. You can't get enough coconut flavor. Drinks like your pina coladas, your bushwhackers, and then anything else you make like the coconut margarita or coconut mojito, things like that. So I've gone through all the trouble of figuring out the best way to get coconut flavor into your drinks, cheap and with really good flavor without modifying a bunch of stuff. Okay, so first off, just to be clear about what coconut milk versus water versus coconut cream is. So coconut water, the stuff that we all drink, the really liquidy thin stuff, that's not what we're talking here, okay? Coconut milk, usually you see that comes in a can like this. Not bad, but it's not concentrated enough. The flavor is not gonna come through in your cocktails, especially cold cocktails. You know, cold things mute flavors, and so it mutes the flavors of the coconut even more, and it'll never come through. So coconut cream is the thicker stuff. It does come in cans like this too. Just make sure it says coconut cream, not coconut milk. It'll be a lot thicker. Also comes in little packages like this. I sought out this small package because usually for cocktails, you don't need very much. You just need a little bit. So if you buy a whole can, you're gonna waste a lot of it. I mean, unless you're having a party and you're serving a lot of coconut drinks, right? So smaller is the way to go. The way not to go, I'll start with the bad and then go to the best. The worst way to go is this stuff. It's everywhere, it's on all the grocery store shelves. It's terrible. It's like a goo that has it's like artificial type flavor to it, sugary. Again, the flavors are not gonna come through. The only way to get them to come through is to use half a bottle per drink, and then it's just a sugary, syrupy mess. So although convenient, do not use this in your cocktails. The next step, it would be coconut cream like this. You know, any of the brands I've noticed of coconut creams taste about the same. Another way to get flavors in is in your actual alcohol. So coconut vodkas. They make coconut rums. What's the Malibu? Malibu's by far the most popular, right? So a lot of people use that in their pina coladas. Not bad. I recommend, however, the koala. This, Kaloa, mispronounce it. Kaloa, I went through and bought like 16 different coconut alcohols. Went to the grocery store, to the liquor store, spent way too much money, still have a ton of it around, but did like blind tasting. And this stuff I liked the best for getting the coconut flavor into my drinks. So getting coconut into your drinks a couple different ways. Using the coconut cream and the alcohol can kind of boost that. Malibu's the most popular one. If you taste some other ones, you'll see Malibu's has kind of a cheap flavor. So for the actual flavor of getting coconut cream in, what I recommend are the coconut powders. Now, these you can buy at Asian supply stores like Wajimaya or whatever, Amazon. I picked a few brands and taste tested them all and mixed them up. I don't recommend Cara brand, not bad, just didn't have as good a flavor. This one, Chowco, again, not so great, kind of grainy. What I recommend, and this is the stuff you really want. This is, you guys that have tried my cocktails and all the little secrets, well, I don't have secrets, right? I'm telling you right now what I do. The brands and stuff like that make a difference. Well, I've done the homework for you. So Chow Tai brand coconut powder is the way to go. And it's because the way it mixes is really good. And then the flavor is just right there. And so you can get that into your cocktails. And how these powders work. Now, you may think it's like powdered milk. Well, you would always want fresh milk over powdered milk, right? Coconut's different. Think it's a nut, okay? They're just concentrating it and then reconstituting it. There's nothing really to be lost in the process. In fact, this travels a lot better over the oceans because it's all made overseas. It's not made in the United States than it does in this form. Okay, so what you do, just follow the instructions on the packet for mixing up. It's a powder like this. I've pre-measured this, so you just take this, put it into whatever vessel you're going to mix in. The right amount of water. Warm water helps it mix better. Put that in. Mix it up. You might let it sit just a little bit to fully reconstitute, rehydrate. If you're doing this ahead of time for like a party or something like that, you can mix it ahead of time and just keep it in your fridge. Would be just fine. You know, that would be good. For me, I'm usually having just 1 or 2 cocktails. Like after work, I'll just make one for myself or maybe me and my wife. So I just need small amounts. And this is where the powder is perfect. I can just mix up whatever little bit amount I need and go from there. Okay. So then once it's mixed up, you know, it's just a cream like that right there. All right. You pour it into your serving, your measuring device, however much you're going to need for your recipe. Dump it in your mixer, ready to go. And this stuff tastes really good, super concentrated. Okay. Lastly, another one I don't recommend is coconut extract flavoring. Believe me, I've searched all different ways because I love coconut. I just want that. And extracts smell good. You know, they smell like, oh, this would be great, but they don't add any flavor. And so you add a little more, you add a little more, well, then you'll overpower it and you'll just ruin the whole cocktail. So extracts don't work either. So my recommendation, Chow Thai, it's on Amazon for like $1 or something like that, $1.10 in 2023. Wajimai has them for like $2 a piece, but a little goes a long way. Okay, that's what I recommend. Happy cocktailing.